Hi there everyone, Sharon Sims, your host of TACLE Experts, weekly live chats with friends and associates of TACLE. Coming to you live today from TACLE headquarters here in East Perth. I have these two lovely international students with me, Angel and Shamaron. I will be talking to them very shortly about their journey as international students. Before we get into that though, I would like to briefly update you on the COVID-19 situation here in Australia. Now, in Australia, the restrictions that we have in place are doing their job of slowing the spread of the virus and flattening the curve, which is absolutely amazing news. Closer to home here in Western Australia, we've had the last couple of days of no new cases being reported. Last night, overnight though, we did have one new case of COVID-19 reported, but all in all, slowing the spread, which is absolutely amazing news. As I said, I have these lovely international students joining me today to have a bit of a chat. Before we get into that, I would just like to mention that our Assistant Multicultural Minister, Jason Wood, last week made a statement addressing parents of international students. And he did say, and he did assure parents that he would and the country would treat international students as their own children. And we here at TACLE applaud that statement because it is an ethos that we live by here also. Now, without any further ado, I'd like to introduce Shamaron. Shamaron, thank you for being here today. Shamaron's from Sri Lanka. Can you tell us a little bit about why you chose Australia as your destination to study?
Yes, so I chose Australia to study mainly because it's a multicultural country where everyone's treated equally, so I don't have any fear in coming to this country and feeling alienated. Also, it's better living standards, and finally, because it's very close to travel to Sri Lanka, I can pretty much go to Sri Lanka in half a day at any emergency or whenever I want.
That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. And what course did you choose to study and why?
I'm studying Bachelor of Business, majoring in accounting. Well, accounting has always been my passion, and my father also used to be an accountant. That's what made me do accounting.
Excellent. Would you care to share with some of our viewers a little bit about your journey from being a student in Sri Lanka to now being a student here in Australia?
Yeah, certainly. It's a pretty challenging task, but it takes so much of hard work and time management as well.
Okay.
But definitely we don't feel alone in this country because there's so much support from the university. They help us with counseling, medical, accommodation, and whenever you feel like you need any help, you can definitely go to a student success officer and discuss the issues with them, and they are always there to help you.
That's amazing. So you really feel supported?
Yes, definitely. I don't feel alone at all.
That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. Angel,
yes.
Same questions to you. Why did you choose Australia to come and study?
Okay, so before I came to Australia, I heard that Australia has a very good education system compared to the rest of the world. Mm-hmm. So I think that was a very attractive point for me. I also knew that the courses here and all the universities here, they are really highly recognized in the whole world.
Yeah,
so that was really attractive for me. Also, I also know that Australia is renowned for its, attractions of nature. So who can, resist the big blue sky and the clear water?
Beautiful beaches, haven't we?
Yeah.
Have you managed to check out any of our native wildlife, koalas, kangaroos? That's what everybody associates with Australia.
Yes, I did. Of course, there was a must-see things. I went to the zoo and then went to the Yantrap koala zoo kind of things. I saw a few things here and there, and then kangaroos, they're better in the wild than in the zoo. Definitely that. Yeah.
Awesome. And what course did you choose to study, and why did you choose that course in particular?
I studied Bachelor of Commerce, majoring in accounting and finance. Why I chose this course because at that time I knew that there was a shortage of skills of the being an accountant. Mm-hmm. So I took the chance to come here and study in the renowned Curtin University, studying in the business school, and I knew that they had really famous for that. So there were many career opportunities as well.
Fabulous. Yeah. Okay. And what about your journey from Hong Kong to Australia? How's that been for you?
Okay, so for the I came here alone by myself back then, and then I when I was studying, when I was a student in the Curtin University, I also took on some casual or part-time jobs in the hospitality industry and the fast food industry. So there was a bit of work-life balance. So in there, I also built up some good network and knew a lot of people, because as a international student, I was entitled for the work rights for working for 20 hours a week and then 40 hours a fortnight. That also gave me a chance to support my living expense as well.
That's great. And what are your future plans, if I may ask?
Okay, yeah. So at the moment, I've graduated from the uni already, and I'm happily married as well.
Congratulations.
Thank
To an
you.
Aussie guy?
Yes,
Wonderful.
he's from Hobart. Yeah.
Oh, he's
So
still Australian.
yes, yeah. So at the moment, I'm quite happy and settled here, and I'm going to reside in Australia as well. So as everyone knows that there's a pandemic time at the moment, so but I hope that I'm really hopeful for the future, given the fact that the virus is currently under control in Australia. So I'm really hoping that the future is going to be good, and then Australia is going back to normal.
Fabulous. I think we're all hoping for that. And Shamaron, what about your future plans?
Well, I want to successfully complete my course and then get some work experience, because work experience in Australia is considered like an international platform back in my country. And then I'm planning to go back to Sri Lanka and serve my country with so much knowledge.
Oh, that's amazing. How has COVID-19 affected you personally?
Well, I've been stood out from where I work, and uni used to be on campus where I go to work. I go and sit at a lecture room and listen to my lecture. But now it's online. But it's pretty good because it's the same time the lecture, and we have a virtual conversation, and it's pretty nice.
Any negative impacts that you care to share?
Well, the thing is, we've been stood on with no pay because we're international students. But if we have been in this country for 12 months or more, we can access our super, which is a great thing.
That's amazing.
It's a pretty good thing.
Excellent. What about you? I know you said that you're hoping for the pandemic to end soon.
Yeah.
How has it personally impacted you? If you don't mind sharing.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Personally, I think because I'm working already, so I feel that the whole market is affected really badly by the virus. For example, the jobs opportunities are much lesser than before. That really affected me, in this way, because I was actually going to look for jobs. That was my plan before the pandemic. So when this happened, so that I just couldn't. When I looked at the market, there are not many jobs at the moment. So that's made me really a bit sad. And at the same time, I think there's less chance to connect with the people around you, because we used to go out with the friends, have some gathering, dinner or lunch like that. Now we can just stay home doing our own thing. Yeah, but at the same time, we see it in a positive way. Maybe it's a good chance that you reflect on yourself or learn some new skills as well.
That's amazing, yeah. And look, it's also encouraging us to learn new ways to connect with each other, which I think is fabulous as well. Yeah. And as a nation, Aussies are known as battlers, so we will all bounce back from this. And you guys, we consider you Aussies as well now that you're here. So you will bounce back as well, I'm sure. But that concludes another chat, another episode of TACLE Experts. Thank you so much, Angel. Thank you so much, Shamaron, for sharing this time with us today. As always, guys, feel free to comment on the video, or you can connect directly with TACLE through the TACLE page or inbox myself. We will handle your queries. You can also jump online and visit www.tacle.com.au. TACLE is TACLE, so that's www.tacle.com.au. So that's it from me. That's another episode of TACLE Experts, weekly live chats with friends and associates of TACLE. So until next week, stay well, stay healthy, stay informed, and we'll see you then. Bye for now.